What you're about to watch is my reaction to last week's chapter that aired on Roosterteeth's site that you can go watch for yourself, and then come back here to see my reaction to it. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the reaction. Welcome back to some more RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 10. This one titled True Colors. So this one had, of course, Illya in the title, or the thumbnail. So I mean, we saw it last episode. Like it was basically the cliffhanger of the episode. It was Blake and her facing off, kind of in a room together. So this, it's gonna be rough. I hope things are gonna be well, but I mean. I don't know, because Illya is at this point blind, like to her actions. Well, kind of, sort of, whatever. She's not in the right mind frame. She's blaming everybody and everything like that, just like Adam is basically. And Blake is trying to kind of snap her out of this, but also help her and also stop her and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, both of them are like on these kind of uneasy tension, sort of like what to do, what not to do, like we don't know what to do, kind of like mentality. So I hope they're fine. I hope Callie's fine. We haven't seen her yet. Oh, I hope Callie is fine. Gira and Sun are like fighting together, which is freaking awesome. They're fighting Corsic and Finnick right now. I mean, just everything. Yeah. So also Raven as well is kind of near or spying on or looking at or wanting to talk to Crow. That's the last time we saw that as well. So a lot can happen this episode. A lot. There's 18 minutes left of this episode after the credits, basically. You probably can't see it, but that number right there says 18 minutes left. Exactly 18 minutes. So without further ado, I'm just gonna jump right into it because I am super stoked. So here we go. Alrighty then. Who's up first? Okay.
Things aren't looking good, Oz.
Ever the optimist.
Apparently 2 days until the attack.
While I would not say our current predicament is ideal, I think we can both agree that the situation could be much worse. Humanity is a resilient force.
Oz. Pro huntsmen like that don't just bite it all at once. Salem's powerful, and it seems like her reach is growing by the day.
Yeah.
What does that say about humanity?
That there are indeed a misguided few who have filled their hearts with malice. It doesn't take a great number of people to cause harm.
Yep.
But I still believe there are far more people in this world willing to prevent it.
Excuse me?
Ah, Miss Rose. Join us. We were just about to gather everyone to discuss our next steps.
Oh, great.
Something on your mind, kiddo?
If it's okay to ask.
Of course.
Well, we've been talking about the relic at Haven. And the Spring Maiden, but what about the Fall Maiden?
Cinder.
Does that mean Salem has the beacon relic?
Oh, not yet, I don't think. Is
Very
the cane?
astute, Miss Rose.
Is the
I was
cane?
wondering who would be the first to ask. No. Thankfully, she does not.
I was thinking like the
It's
tip of
true
his
that the
cane.
relic at Haven is very much at risk. And for now, that should remain our primary focus. Let's just say I made finding the relic at Beacon a bit more challenging than at the other schools.
Oh,
Interesting.
that's good to hear.
It is. But let's not forget the challenges that
I think
still
it's his
lie
cane.
before us.
The little ball on his cane. But I can't be sure.
Now, is there anything else we can help you with?
Well, I did have one more question.
No, my cane is not a relic.
I have no more questions.
Alright, never mind.
Yes, while this cane is indeed very precious to me, it is also just that. Precious to me. While I admit it still has a few more tricks up its sleeve, I can firmly say that being a relic isn't one of them.
All right.
Now, why don't you run and
That
get the
was
other
like a nod
students?
to the fans.
Yeah.
Lionheart.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be there.
Who was it?
It was Leo. Says he had a breakthrough with the council. Thinks he might be able to get together a small raiding party for the bandits. He wants us to meet up at the school tomorrow night to walk us through it.
Yeah, that's not
Really?
gonna.
Oh, that's great!
Nope.
I'll go get the others.
It's not. It's not good. Nope. That's the ambush.
That sounds drastically different from your original conversation, does it not?
It does.
Interesting.
Yup.
Things aren't looking good, Oz.
I know.
Oh, we're gearing up for war. Oh.
I still have questions for you.
So
You're
she
not
told
alone
him.
in that.
You know, I never expected you would be the one to have the guts to betray Oz. Which makes me wonder, what does she have on you?
I'm helping her for the same reason you are. I'm afraid. We can't stop her. No one can.
That's why I tried to leave when I did. I'm not afraid. I'm smart.
You can call it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. We're here, helping her.
You need to find your courage.
I've crossed a line. I've done things that Ozpin will never forgive, and he shouldn't.
Probably.
I don't know where I go from here.
I'm
Man
not sure
up.
how long he's been.
You did
under
what you had to do
control.
to survive. There is no shame in that.
Her gauntlet is so
Who
cool.
are you trying to convince?
Or Lionheart. Oh, Callie! Oh my gosh! No, 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 no. Ooh, that girl! Nice.
You have a better idea?
It's a strong platter. Oh crap! The freaking gargoyle dude. I don't know what kind of con is he.
Quiet now.
Bat? He's gonna fight him with a platter. Oh, here we go with this.
Did you come in here to hide? I told you. I didn't want this. But you're still here. I don't have a choice. Of course you do! Just stay out of my way.
That's not a good idea. Oh! That was awesome! How'd you do that? Like, cause usually it's like, just like, I guess like, maybe that was her shadow, like the first, I don't know. I don't know. Nice, that was good. They both in a way
Why
have
do
a
you
whip.
feel like we have to hurt people to get our way? Because it works. That doesn't make it right.
Computer freaked out there for a second. Oh crap. Yeah, oh, she lost that too. Oh, someone's...
Stop lecturing me!
Oh god. Oh, is she gonna do the... I was thinking about doing, like, she was gonna do this last episode. Or, I guess... No, this episode. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so Blake can't see her. Total darkness.
Why couldn't you just leave? Because I run away too much.
Yep. She doesn't want to run away anymore. Come on, Blake. Either make her see...
Sorry, Dad.
Ooh. Oh, that sucks. Is the whole building gonna... Oh, Jesus. Here... This is gonna be bad. So either she wins this fight and like lets Illya live, or tries to show Illya the true side and she believes her, or it's bad stuff. Illya dies, I would assume. There's no other outcome.
And fight me like you mean it!
Oh, Jesus.
You used to see things the way I did. The way Adam did. If no one's going to do anything to stop the humans that attack us, then the only choice we have left is to attack back!
She froze it. I was wondering why she was doing the ice bullets.
You're wrong. There's always another choice. Illya, please. You're a good person, but you're making all the wrong decisions. Shut up! Is this really what your parents would have wanted? I don't know what else to do!
Come on, get through to her.
I don't know what else to do.
Come on. Jesus. Of course, Finnick.
Blake!
Oh, no. Oh, come on. So got stabbed, like, in the back. Luckily, it's not, like, where the heart is. Come on, Illya.
What are you doing? Fight!
You have another one? How many blades do they have? Jeez, he's going ham on him. That's awesome. Alright, he's charging up. Nice! Nice, son!
Go help Blake! On it!
Yes! Come on, son! No, gunchucks! Come on, gunchucks! Please, gunchucks! Yes! Kinda there. Yeah, he's done gunchucks. Come on, Illya. I don't want Illya to die here.
Please.
Oh crap, son. Oh crap. Kira! Oh god. Oh god, don't let this like kill Kira. Come on, buddy. Yes! Yes! Come on, son! Ah, god damn it. Those guys are still alive. Oh, he's like down for the count, but still kind of alive. Nice! Oh! Oh!
Mom!
Kelly! With a platter plate. She won with the platter plate.
You ruined everything.
You started it, bruh.
Everything!
There's Illya. Okay. Do you see the errors of your ways now? Can you come to the good side and help versus Adam? Come on. She's probably gonna. They need her in the fight against Adam. They need her. Not only because like he's a good fighter.
Back. We've got people inside doing their best.
Look!
But she's got information about Adam.
Get in there! Search for any stragglers! We came as soon as we got the call.
God, I have it stabbed in the back. Like, Jesus.
And Finnick?
Yeah, Finnick is dead. Maybe. At this point,
Was it worth it?
we didn't see a body. But dang, that was a brutal move on Blake. I mean, she was trying to get her dad out, but like on Finnick, like Jesus. Him jumping in, trying to stab Gira, and then just like Gira gets taken away, and he's like in midair. And he's like, "Oh crap!" And then he gets in there and smashes him.
Blake!
Good job, Callie.
Humans didn't do this.
Faunus did.
We did this. Faunus. We did this to ourselves. We're just as capable of hate and violence as the humans, but I don't think any of us would jump at the chance to point that out. So why are we letting Adam do it for us? By doing nothing and staying silent, we let others speak and act in our place. And if we're not proud of the choices they make, then we have no one to blame but ourselves.
Yep.
This is the message Adam Taurus will bring to the world if no one stops him. But we can stop him. You have to understand that all of you are looking for simple answers to a very complicated problem. And I can't give that to you. I don't know how to make hate go away. I don't. But I know that this kind of violence is not the solution. I understand that to ask you to leave your homes and protect Haven Academy is asking you to put your lives at risk. But that's what's at stake. So I'm going. And I'll stand by myself if I have to. I'll stand with you.
Yeah, Illya.
If you'd have me.
Isn't that the white finger?
Everyone's gonna probably be
You're
against
not going
it.
anywhere.
Let her come.
Huh? You're just going to forgive her? After everything she did?
I am.
Like, us as viewers, we didn't really see her do very, like, evil things, except, like, kind of help this fight a little bit. But, like, other than
What
that,
does she think she's doing?
She's learned a lesson that evaded me until I was much older. That there is strength in forgiveness. I'll go.
nice.
I'll go too.
Nice. Aquatic.
Stand with you.
Nice. Damn.
Me too.
Build an army.
Looks like we've got work to do.
Thank you.
Like, I'm guessing the battle is gonna commence.
Stabbed me.
She did.
Ow!
That is
There.
one thing that we get.
Let's just call it even.
We saw. Nice. Good job, son.
We have about 2 weeks before Adam's attack on Haven. We're going to need shields, training, whatever we can do to protect as many people as possible.
So
We'll
is
need
this in
transportation too.
in
for
in
everyone.
past?
I think I know a ship captain who owes us a favor.
It's true. They do. That poor building. Poor building. So yeah, Gira just said 2 weeks, but we know from last couple episodes it's like 2 days, and then what the message from Lionheart said was tomorrow evening or tomorrow night or something like that, like to go over the plans, which is 2 days, like that day plus the next day kind of thing, and that's kind of what I'm assuming is going to be the big like ambush. So, Team Ozpin and all of them go to Lionheart. They get ambushed there for, wherever really they are. And then they like basically kicks off the whole battle. But yeah, this was an interesting episode. It was long, which is awesome. I love long episodes. Super, super love it. I love it. I'm happy that Illya did not die, or any of that. She actually like broke out of this kind of like I don't know what to do phase haze thing. So I hope she can understand why Blake left now, like because like that's one thing that she blames Blake for, is like you turned your back on Adam, you turned your back on White Fang, all that kind of stuff. I hope now, seeing like her emotions and everything at the very end of the battle, I hope she knows now what Blake felt when she realized, kind of thing, like this isn't the White Fang I want to be a part of, kind of thing. And Adam's bad, or whatever. I think Illya has realized for some time that Adam's bad, but she just kind of went along with it, because either she was mad at Blake, or many things. I mainly because we saw her blush when she was saying that, like she wanted to, or yeah, she wanted Blake to feel the way she felt about Adam to her, right? Like she wanted to be with Blake. But when Blake left, that kind of like broke her heart, basically, in a way. But well, maybe before that, because they were saying like Blake and Adam together. So maybe like yeah. So effectively, the train car, like the train heist thing that they did, Blake and Adam did, in the Black trailer. That kind of like event kind of unfolded, and then that's when she left. So I'm not sure if Illya was broken up about her leaving the White Fang. That was probably like a good like why would you leave, kind of thing, or you're turning your back on us, that kind of thing. But yeah, just a host of things happening. Blake was like trying to I'm assuming trying to save Adam, but he was stubborn and didn't want to change his ways, kind of thing. So she decided to leave. Illya's point of view is Blake went after Adam. They were together for a little while, and then she left the White Fang, like she abandoned the White Fang. That's her point of view, kind of thing. Our point of view, for Blake has told us, is she was friends with Adam for a long time and slowly saw the evil like kind of building in within him, and then she left before anything bad, like she didn't want to deal with it anymore. She left because like he was being Adam. Adam being Adam. So yeah, that Fennec thing was ridiculous. That was such a good series of events to happen. I mean, it sucks that Fennec died, because it sucks for people to die regardless. But Corsic and Fennec both were very interesting characters, to the point where they were basically evil. They were trying to kill the Belladonnas for no reason whatsoever, other than the reason that Adam wanted them dead. They were even in that like room together, and they were talking. Is like, is this the best course of action? And they're like, I guess, whatever Adam says, basically, because he's the high leader of the White Fang now. So in a way, like them blindly following Adam's orders got Fennec killed, and I'm wondering if Corsic is going to realize that, or is Corsic going to have building hatred towards the Belladonnas for his brother's death. There's so many things that could happen there with his character, plot and everything. Either, like I said, either he hates the Belladonnas for his brother's death, or he realizes that Adam was not the proper leader that was promised, or whatever that they put they put oh, what's the word? Faith into to run the White Fang. Like I said, because I had a big theory about them being like the masterminds of the White Fang, and like picking and choosing the leaders at the right times, that kind of thing. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Corsic and Finnick. We might not be able to see Corsic ever again. He might just go to jail and we're like never see him again. I'm not sure. He might be maybe interrogated to find out some information about the White Fang and where their hideouts are and that kind of thing. I would assume so, because the Royal Guard is there with the Belladonnas and everything. So I'm assuming they're gonna have to. They're definitely gonna want to get information from Corsic. But I'm assuming Illya does know some stuff too. Maybe not everything, but she could probably tell a bunch of information about the White Fang since Blake left, right? Because Blake only knows so much. Like, she only knows like up to the point that she left, and that was like in these terms, like, has it been a year? I feel like it's been like about a year, because like they were in school all the way through, because like the tournament was mid semester, right? Like not semester, mid school year. Or no, it was end of the year. Crap, I can't remember now. I can't remember if it was the middle, like kind of like a break between years, or in the middle of a year kind of thing, like but between the 1 year, or was it after I think it was the year end, like after. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at one of the episodes where they talk about the tournament. Anyways, yeah. So I'm assuming about a year. It's been a year since she left the White Fang, because like she left White Fang and then joined Beacon, and then the whole Beacon arc and everything like that. Her going through school and then doing the tournament and everything, and then after Beacon, it's been a couple months to. It might be 2 years. No, I don't think it's maybe a year and a half. I would assume maybe a year and a half since she left the White Fang. Anyways, regardless, it's been a long time since she was in the White Fang, and things can change drastically when it comes to like these kind of like resistance kind of groups. So, like for instance, like I'm thinking of like resistance like shows and that kind of thing where they have like hidden bases kind of thing like everywhere, and then like they can just get up and go and move and pick a different base like in like a very short amount of time. So a year and a half is such a long time. I doubt any of the secrets that Blake knows about is gone, or like is not there anymore. So Illya, seeing how up until the very second that she joined Blake with this a war, basically like attack, she still has all that memory of the White Fang in her, so hopefully she can give some cool information about the White Fang. Like I said, she might not know everything. She might not know where Adam is, or where this the throne room is, basically like where Adam is, where that city is. I don't know if she knows where it is, but I don't know. I just think she knows something. She knows something about the White Fang that can be very very worthwhile, definitely. But I'm glad she's a part of the good side now, and she's kind of seen the error of Adam, hopefully. Hopefully. But more importantly, she wasn't in the White Fang for Adam. That was kind of like a stepping stone or whatever. Or I guess a fallback, I guess. That Adam was more of a fallback on her, because she was in it for Blake. She did it for Blake. She, did all this for Blake kind of thing. I mean, not all for Blake. But anyways, Blake was there, and Illya was there as well, and then Blake, in a way, well, from Ilya's eyes, Blake chose Adam over her, and then she kind of, got spiteful and all that kind of stuff about that, and then basically started following Adam, which is kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it, because, like, I know he's, like, the high chief, high chief, whatever, the high leader of the White Fang, but, like, if he was the reason Blake left her, like, I would be pretty spiteful of that character, but or that person in general. So it's kind of weird that she's actually following him, the person that stole Blake from her. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with the war. Illy's gonna be a huge help. It's gonna be really, really cool to see what she can do. Hopefully she can be like Spec Ops, like go full like she was in the room, basically, like, full camouflage, and just like go in and then like figure out what to do, kind of thing. I hope everything goes well. So yeah, like I said, Gira said 2 weeks, like just recently. Like let me pull it up again.
She's doing.
She's learned a lesson that evaded me until I was much older.
Yeah.
That there is strength in forgiveness.
I'll go.
So it's cool that all these guys are actually joining. I wonder if it's the entire island. If it's the entire island going, that would be freaking awesome. But I don't think it's gonna be the entire island. Anyways.
Need shields, training.
Okay, so it's right here.
We have about 2 weeks before Adam's attack on him.
So 2 weeks, and then if we jump back to what the conversation here was all about.
Breakthrough with the council. Thinks he might be able to get together a small raiding party for the bandits. He wants us to meet up at the school tomorrow night to walk.
Tomorrow night. So basically, this was what Cinder, or no, it wasn't Cinder. Was it Watts last episode? So one of the Salem Council mentioned it. Salem Group, whatever you want to call them. They wanted to attack Haven while they're attacking Ozpin and his group. At the same time, they wanted to do it at the same time, so that way it's less, less of an issue, because like if they attack Ozpin and their group, it's gonna make a lot of noise, kind of thing. Like it's gonna be very loud. It's gonna be like everything battle, like you're fighting each other, kind of thing. So, and then the Haven attack is going to also be like loud, kind of thing. So doing it all at the same time, the ambush on Ozpin and the attack on Haven at the same time, is like in a way their best bet of like succeeding. So that's why Lionheart did this. Like that's why I'm pretty sure Cinder and her group told Raven to deliver a message to Lionheart, because she can basically teleport there. So she did, and then delivered the message to Lionheart on Salem's behalf, basically. Sent the message out, kind of thing, like it's gonna happen soon, basically. And yeah, so that's gonna be really freaking soon. I'm not sure if it's gonna be next episode, but yeah. So my theory still stands. All the stuff with Blake is still in the past. Like this episode right here, this scene with Cinder, or not Cinder, Jesus Christ, this scene right here with Crow and Ozpin and Ruby and all them. This is current time, right? This is happening currently, right now. This is currently. All the stuff with Blake is in the past. It's like, 2 weeks behind, like current time, basically. So that's my current theory. It's still in the past, because it's like I said, it doesn't match up. If they're going to ambush him the same night as the Haven attack ambushed Oscar's team, and then we get this call immediately, being like, come, the Lionheart's going to tell you about the attack tomorrow night, basically. Like in 2 days. That means the attack is going to happen in 2 days. And then all the stuff with Blake and everything, they're saying 2 weeks. So it's definitely not going to be 2 weeks until the attack. It's definitely going to be in 2 days. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, a lot. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's going to happen. I think it's going to happen in 2 days. I'm not sure if next episode's going to be like the next day or like the lead up to the attack kind of thing, but we're getting close. We're on chapter 10. We're getting close. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I mean it's the battle is coming. We're gearing up to the battle. I'm like I said, I'm assuming it's gonna be one more episode of just gearing up, basically. Maybe a whole episode about Blake and everything, setting up the army to head out or whatever, or them traveling, and then like a hard cut to them like arriving or whatever. Or we'll never see Blake until like the final or the final, but like till the war begins, and then all of a sudden the Faunas come in and start like helping and kind of thing. So it's gonna be sweet. I can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for chapter 11 of RWBY Volume 5. Take care, everybody.